Hey, this is Jessie from ReFitness Studio. I just wanted to share some core exercises with you today. Maybe some of these you have done before, maybe some of them are new to you. It's always kind of fun to mix things up a little bit. You could do this as a standalone core workout or work it 2 or 3 times through. If you're going to do it maybe that way, or if you want to do a little core finisher at the end of some kind of cardio or other workout, it would be great for that too. So hope you enjoy, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead and come onto the floor, hands behind your head, feet to the floor, and we're going to begin our swing outs. We're going to crunch up with the upper body and bring those legs up, out, in, and down. Crunching up, and then we'll move the legs. Legs go up, out, in, and down. Nice job. Keeping that lower back down to the floor, elbows out of sight, chin stays lifted from the chest. And then we're going to switch to our straight leg drops. Hands stay behind the head, and we're going to extend those toes to the ceiling, crunching up, and then lowering those feet down slowly to the floor. And I'm bending the knees to bring the legs back up, but you could certainly add in a little more heat and take both legs and lift them straight back to the ceiling. So you just take whatever works best for you, as long as you can keep that lower back down to the floor. We're exhaling as we lower those legs down nice and slow, and then bending the knees to bring them back up. You could also modify this and take your head and shoulders down to the floor, or take those hands underneath your hips. Nice job. Coming up next, we have pump and Pete's. We're going to cross the ankles, and we'll drop those knees open, palms come together, and we're going to start to lift those fingertips towards the ceiling with tiny little lifts targeting the upper abs. We're lifting for 10 here, and then we're going to go ahead and switch sides. Opposite foot comes in front, and little lift for 10. Out away. Coming up next, we're going to move into banana splits. Hands go behind the head. We're going to take those toes to the floor, lifting the heels. Then we're going to scissor split those legs open and tap together closed. Open and close. Open, tap. Open, tap. Open, tap. Nice job. Again, to modify this, you could lower your head down to the floor, shoulders down to the floor, or don't take your legs as far apart. Open, tap, open, tap. Nice job. Coming up next, we have crisscross. We're going to take a figure 4 with the legs, one foot down to the floor, the other foot to the opposite knee. And then we're going to go ahead and take one hand behind the head while the other arm reaches and extends beyond the shin. Then we're going to lift that shoulder up and switch, and switch, and switch. And switch, 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 and switch. We're speeding it up just a little bit here. Switch, 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 switch. Nice job. Coming into jack or double kicks, we're going to go ahead and take those hands behind the head, 2 kicks to the side, and switch 2 kicks to the other side. So we're just alternating side to side, extending those legs out, not only working the lower abs, upper abs as we've got the shoulders lifted off the floor, but we're also engaging those obliques. 2 kicks to each side, switch, 2 kicks to the other side. Nice. Now we're going to take those jackknives. We're going to take hands above the head. We're going to bring one knee in and extend the opposite leg. Then we're going to sweep those arms up and wrap around both sides of the knee. Release and lift, release and switch. And lift, release and switch. Lift, release and switch. Nice. Bringing those shoulders up as high as you can. Out of way, super tough. exhaling on the way up, and then we'll release. Next, we have skyscrapers. We're going to take little reverse crunches, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll hold at the top. That hold is a really challenging lower ab exercise. So if you don't have it quite yet, that's just something to work towards. And we're trying really hard here not to swing the hips. It's more of an up stop, down stop movement. Lifting and hold. Then we're going to lift again, 4, reverse crunch, 3, 2, 1, and hold it up. Lift 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Lifting those toes straight to the ceiling. Again, trying not to swing those hips. That hold at the top is a bugger. Hang in there. Hold. Out of way. Nice job. Next, we're going to do some switching spirals. So we're going to go ahead and take that figure 4 position with the legs again. One hand behind the head. The other arm is curved. We're going to roll that shoulder up. Reaching across the body again, engaging those obliques. We're going to take 10 spirals to each side. And then we'll switch sides. 10 to the other side. 10 and 9, 8, 7. Get that shoulder way up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice job. Out of way. We're going to go ahead and take locomotives. So we're going to extend both legs out, lift, and bend those knees to extend them back out again. So we're going to take 10 in each direction. To modify this, couple options are to not extend the legs out all the way and or make the whole movement smaller. So making that little circle you're drawing with your feet even smaller. And then we're going to reverse, taking those locomotives the other way. Dropping the legs down, bending the knees, and lifting those toes back to the ceiling. Taking again 10 in the reverse direction. And then we're going to go ahead and move into catapults after this. Catapults, we're going to bring both knees into the chest. And then we're going to extend those arms and legs out. Taking a quick stretch here. And now we'll begin our catapults. So we'll bring those hands to the hips, knees in, and extend back out. 8 more, 7 more, 6 more, 5 more. Exhaling on the way out. Extending those legs to modify, don't take them out all the way. Nice. And then we're going to go ahead and take a can opener. So we'll start with the first version of this. And if you want to add on to it with me, you're welcome to do that. We're going to bring those legs into tabletop. And as we crunch up, we're going to open and close those legs before touching those toes back down to the floor. So we crunch up, open, close, and down. Up, open, close, and down. Trying to keep that chin lifted from the chest, elbows out of sight. And then we're going to add on to that. If this add-on doesn't work for you, you could do another set of what we just did. We're going to do a similar option with a leg extension added in. So we're going to go ahead and bring those knees out and in and extend. Out and in, extend. Out and in, extend. Out and in, extend. Nice job. Open, close, and extend. You don't have to extend your leg all the way. You make it work for you. Just stick with it. Almost there. This is the last exercise and release. Nice stretch. Thanks for joining me. Love you.